Okie dokie. Okay. Are you still hungry? Are you thinking about it? Little brat dog. You little brat dog. Oh, what am I doing? We are actually, for WTCC, we are at Laguna Seca. Let me look real quick and see what tracks, maps, SO1 sunset. Oh gosh, well it won't go quick. They'll still be light. This is actually round 10. Therapy time. Whew. I lived. Life is absolutely fascinating. I could never commit suicide. I'm too curious to find out what the hell's going to happen next. Too funny. That's all you gotta do is laugh at some things. Sometimes it's not always about a principle and always being right. Sometimes I struggle with that. Nobody's perfect. Okay, somewhere else and sort this out. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, it's way too loud. And I'll need to reset my wheel. It's freezing, kiddo. Sit by your little heater. Warm your little bones up. Okay. Back to therapy. God. I won't be racing any of these cars. It's always when cars are around me, my wheel glitches. Wheels stuck again. This is my therapy and where I go to sort out stuff. I used to do all my, when I work, and I had to be in Raleigh. That's my main office. I lived in Columbus. But when I had to go to the corporate office, I would always drive to Raleigh. I'd never fly. I only flew the first week. After that, I always drove to Raleigh. I worked out some of my best stuff on that. A lot of self-introspection. It's not always something very easy to do. I'm here to tell you. I did not like what I seen. I liked what I liked to see when I was ready for work, and yeah, I didn't like the other one though. Only I could change that. Just worry about what people think. That shit will get you nowhere, except heartache and misery. My wheel's stuck again. Yeah, that's not something easy to do. And of course, 6 years of therapy really helps. You're like, oh, now I understand. Now I understand, Master. I'm still a work in progress. I gotta remember, people's opinions of me are not important. I only concern myself with what concerns me. I'll be a lot better off. There's disadvantages to keep your circle small. And those who have small circles know exactly what I mean. On my Facebook, I have like 450, maybe even 500 friends. I always tell people I'm friendly with a lot of people, but I have very few friends. Actually, all my close friends are dead except for one. That's not, oh, poor me. Just a fact. Two relationships, quasi, not what you call it, except a mind fuck. That would tell me all the glitters is not gold. Nah, 3 times I'm good. I do better on my own. I can make a living, I can pay my own bills. I don't need nobody. Not even physical stuff. I can use my imagination, not to get graphic. I can use my imagination to take care of things just as well. A whole lot less drama. That's not to say not everybody needs friends. I think everybody needs to be friendly with people. Yeah, I'm going to average about 131s, but I'm talking to. Sometimes I think out loud. There's more power when you actually hear something as opposed to thinking it psychologically. That's a fact. Your brain pays more attention. Triggers part of the brain that goes on record to analyze it more. Oh! Oh, damage. Shit. Just like life, shit happens. You can only watch what you don't know what the other guy's gonna do. He may look like he's gonna do one thing, but you can't be certain. Same thing in life. Racing is not therapy. Usually I'm thinking. But again, there's power in spoken word. Always get to that wise mind, grasshopper. Your emotional mind and your reasonable mind intertwine. And that's where you find your wise mind. It takes great skill, practice, and patience. Let me tell you. Again, therapy 6 years. Is it 6 years? Let's see, 18. 18. Yep, 6 years. In March. The real kick in the nuts is when you have this knowledge and I know exactly what's wrong with me and what I need to do to fix, what they say, fix my life. My struggle has been the walk. Knowing it and actually doing it are two entirely different things. As are the reasons why it's done that way. I already feel much better. Spin out. Just reminded of Max Ehrmann from the Desiderata. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it's still a beautiful world. Be careful and strive to be happy. I have the Desiderata memorized. That means the fast guys in Tier 1 and the faster guys in Tier 2, my division, my tier, are going to be about 128, 129s. There we go. 127s, 126, 127s. Yeah. I'm sitting here trying to remember, do I remember it all, Desiderata? Go placidly amid the noise and haste, and always remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons, and listen to others, even the dull and ignorant. They too have their story. Let's see. I know the verses, but I'm not sure if I know them in order. To others, even the dull and ignorant, they do. I know several verses from it. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. Another one is, do not feign affection or be cynical about love, for in the face of all disenchantment, it is perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel. Take kindly the counsel of years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Whether or not it is clear to you, have no doubt that the universe is unfolding exactly as it's supposed to. And then, of course, the ending. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it's still a beautiful world. Be careful and strive to be happy. 129 fives. I think I even do better when I'm thinking, maybe I should have more problems in my life. Not. Now I gotta make sure I know that. That bothers me. 129 fives. That bothers me. I know bits and pieces. I probably know it. If I start reading it, it'll come back to me. Desiderata. Whoops, I don't want to shop. Oh, darn it. Darn it. Here we go. Yep, go placidly amid the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even the dull and ignorant. They too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexations to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter, for always there will be greater or lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your career, however humble, it is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself. Be yourself, especially do not feign affection. Neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune. But do not distress yourself with imagings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here, and whether or not it is clear to you, have no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive Him to be, and whatever your labor and aspirations in the noisy confusion of life, keep peace with your soul. With all its sham drudgery and broken dreams, it's still a beautiful world. Be careful and strive to be happy. Max Ehrmann, 1939 poem. The Desiderata. I have a lithograph of it hanging in my living room. I have bits and pieces of it memorized, and I'll cite them at different things I encountered in life. I got a couple of those tonight. It's like, yeah, remember that one. Exercise caution in your business affairs. So I'm going to be doing if I did 129.5. Let's see if I can do a faster one. I'll do it one more time. Usually took me like, I'd leave Columbus like about 1, and I'd be getting down to Raleigh on how much I was pushing it. Usually I was usually there getting there about 11, but sometimes if I was just taking my time, I get there about 1 or after. 1 or 2 in the morning. That's way too early to be up back in the office at 7. But I love those drives. And it's like, oh, we need you in Raleigh. Such and such week. Make plans, make your travel plans. It's like, yep, sweet road trip. And I'd pick my rental up. My travel was, I usually fly out Sunday night or Monday morning, and then fly home Friday night. Do laundry. Unpack, do laundry, get a little bit of party a little bit, get everything packed, and then if I was going to Raleigh, I'd fly out like Sunday evening. But driving, I'd take off that thing, so it was cheaper than me flying, even with my gas. I always had nice cars. I only had one crappy car when I first started. Well, actually no, I had 2 crappy cars. I had a Ford Kia, and then one time I had like a Toyota Yaris. Oh, it was horrid. I was like, that's it? That's all I got? She's like, I'm so sorry, they let your car out. It was a corporate reserve. Yes! This is it? Well, let me call around and see if we can get you someplace else. And I was like, I'll wait. Please don't put me in this. And I got stuck in it all week. And I had to drive through Houston traffic. Oh God. That was horrifying. In that small little car. It could barely go the speed limit of what they were running, 80, 90. And it's pushing that. If I get in a crash, I'd be dead for sure. That terrified me. I kept looking for alternate routes. I didn't have to take a freeway. Thought there is no fucking way. Because they do not, you move in Texas. Stayed after my own heart. I just didn't want to do it in a Toyota Yaris. That thing was super tiny. Super, super tiny. I was like, oh my god. I was like, please tell me you found something. She's like, Miss Murray, I am so sorry. I did get a free personal rental out of it though. A voucher for one. Because I told him, I was like, good to know. I was like, I usually rent cars on the weekends. She's like, yeah, I see that you have 2 separate profiles here for your work and personal. I was like, yeah. So she gave me a free voucher. I took a Camaro that weekend. And even when I did my personal rentals, they let me apply my corporate rate to it. Because I rented so much from them. I didn't even drive my personal vehicle. It was stupid to do it, but it was actually cheaper what I'd spend in gas and maintenance, leave it set in the garage. It didn't get drove for 2 years. Every now and then the store or something. Or if I had to be home a week. It was just the house car, I called it. Waste of money, actually. Okay, now, GTC. This is my track when I go. Like my therapy. I told my therapist I do this track. Whoops. We'll get in something. This is my therapy track. When I became disabled and I don't drive anymore. I love to drive. My therapy was my drives to Raleigh. That's when I worked out all my really big issues. Accepted the fact that, nah, I'm better off single. I don't need relationships. I can make myself happy. I'm happy doing my job. Happy with the people I interact. At the time I thought I was happy with my friends. They all had their own careers, their own lives, but my close friends were still alive. Nah. I did, however, admittingly, I have to admit, objectify men. They were used for one purpose and one purpose only. And then any kind of a relationship, oh, no, we're not gonna fall in love and go down that. That's not what we agreed on. That was very controlling, stipulating this is how the interaction's gonna go down. That's very unhealthy. Not the way to do it. Let's see, so on my drives, I always had a bucket list of cars that I wanted to test out. I do have one, the closest I had. Of course, it was a 2013 at that time when I got it. The game doesn't have, oops. They did have a Charger, but it wasn't a Hellcat, it was an RT. There was only, let's see, 1, 2 times I took my best friend at the time. on the business trip with me. He stayed in the hotel, went down, swam in the pool, the sauna, used the weight room, what have you. Waited for me to get off work, come back to the hotel. And I didn't stay in cheap hotels. I had to be in Raleigh. I always stayed at the Embassy Suites. About 20 minutes from the airport. 30 with traffic. Nice district. I was only 11 miles from the corporate office. Actually, I think it was less than that. That's about 11 miles. Except one time I did when I went down, when I first got the job. I had to be in Raleigh one time, and I was actually still in training. The training was like 6 months long, and I had to be down there for training, and the company I had left to take this job at Allscript, because we implemented their EHR. I was a health center administrator there, and I liked what our implementation consultant did, so I asked her, how does someone go about doing what you do? She's like, explained, well, you're a client. We're not allowed to solicit you for employment, but you make sure it's clear you're... I am. I was like, I get that. She said, yeah, but you would just go to their website and apply for an implementation consultant position. I know we have one available. I said, let me ask you this. Does this violate our contract with you if I ask you if I applied with them, could I list you as doing it? And she said, you'll have to list me. She said, but I would tell them exactly what they would need to know. Smiled. She's like, you would be great in a position. She said, but again, I'm not soliciting you. That's between you and Allscripts. You just asked me how I go about doing what I do. I said, okay, gotcha. And 8 months later, I got the job. 6 interviews. Screening, telephone interview. Oh my God, there were so many of them. One of them, there was a whole bunch of managers and directors on it, asking me all different kinds of questions, how I feel about flying, and from, I guess, whoever their travel department is. And I had to give a 5-minute teaching of my choice on a topic of my choice. So since I'm a nurse, I gave a 5-minute demonstration on how to give an intramuscular injection. And the travel lady, the one who asked me, she's like, well, say for instance, like, we have a client, and maybe the client's based on an offshore site, and you have to like take a helicopter to get there, and it's not unsafe weather, but it's a little choppy. How do you feel about doing that? And I was like, yeah, I'm okay with that. Gotta go where I gotta go. I said, yeah, I might be nervous, but I'm not gonna be like refuse to go. She's like, great. And after I gave my instruction, she came back on air, and everyone was like, oh yeah, great presentation. She's like, I have to say, she said, I have no clue what medical people do. She said, but after your demonstration, she said, I truly believe I could give an intramuscular injection. And I thought, I think that's what got me the job. Eight months later, then 2 months of like shadowing. So actually like 10 months in total. That was grueling. I did a lot of driving to Raleigh, needless to say. Hey Siri. How many miles is it from Columbus, Ohio to Raleigh, North Carolina? Wait a minute. Hey Siri.
Okay.
Hey Siri. What's the distance from Gate Street in Columbus, Ohio to Embassy Suites in Raleigh, North Carolina?
Embassy Suites by Hilton Raleigh Crabtree is about 474 miles from 1622 to 1698 Eastgate Street, Columbus, Ohio, by car.
So that makes me think here. Oh, what's that? Let me think. That was 478 divided by 75. Oh yeah, I forgot. Maybe did remember. It's only like it's 70 miles an hour, and in Kentucky or West Virginia, it's 70. And it's the faster you go, but I always took my time. And usually traffic too. Yeah, that's about right. 6.8 hours, and then traffic. I wasn't always going 70. Mostly I was. But this was I do this for my therapy. I forget how many did I do. I figured that out once. 478 divided by, let's see, how would I do that? 478, how did I do that before? Oh yeah, I know. Yep, it was like 25 laps. So 478. You know, like 27 laps. But that's my therapy. Sometimes just doing that, thinking. Okie dokie. Oops, I know what I forgot. I wanted to try something. I did this the last time, but I think this helped me last time. On this track. After Craig said, change it to move it in the middle. Heavy damage off the pit. And I'm not going to be racing any of these cars. There we go. driving is so therapeutic. Shot that. Spare. What I see. Coming too close to the edge. Speak your truth quietly and clearly. Listen to others. I always have a problem with this, speaking quietly. I'm quite animated. Great in my career. I can keep everybody animated, lively, and feeling upbeat, good, but yeah. it's like when it gets around another car, it hesitates. It's not my wheel, it's his gate. Oh, you spoke too soon! And I got damage. Safely enter the track. Damn it, come on. Come on, don't be another car. Damn it, come on. See how long the pit stop takes. Wow. 35 seconds to get into the pits. Holy crap. That's awful. That's a race there, I think. Yep, that would be a race in my league. My wheel just stuck. Wasn't even on the accelerator. Oh, you spun me out and caused me to get damage and cheating. Okay, it's just arrow damage. It's on arrow damage. I'll make me the rest of the race. Oh, I see the difference big time. Oh. Yeah, now I will pit. No tire damage. We'll keep going. Oh yeah, horrible times. Wheel stuck again. Oh. I'm so conflicted on him. Still handles pretty decent, but just aero damage. My wheel did it again. I was completely off the accelerator. Oh, oh, oh. Huh. So I'm running 128. I can run a 128.5. So average race is going to be about 29 to 30 lap. Minute 29, minute 30, yeah. Yep, okie dokie. Let's see if anybody, I know there probably isn't going to be. I could run a few laps to see kind of what this These aren't all my friends. These show like friends of friends. So that's my setting. I should only show friends. Well, no. I don't even need to leave it the way I have it. We'll do this. Oh, I already have it set. Is it SO1 afternoon? Let me confirm that. Oh, let me confirm 1 and 2. I think I did change those. Yep. Fuel is 1, tires are 2. 65 liters. Where is, there we go. SO9. Glad I looked. Yeah, glad I looked. SO9 afternoon. Oh, that sucks. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Wait a minute, I didn't. Well, to be certain, I'll just go get in the car. Where is it? There it is. I've come a long way. I think that a lot of times when I look at this, it's like, wow. Even the clocks in the car are the correct time. For my time zone. If the car's got one. Let's just go ahead. Hard and mediums. I want to see how mediums. Yeah. I'm gonna leave that all back here so I can save these tires. Actually, I didn't have to leave. It was in my settings. I could have changed that, I think. Whoops. Oh, I was in a GR4, so it wouldn't let me change on that. Oh, I was in a streetcar, so it wouldn't let me change. That's why. For WTCC, that's a street production car. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to change it anyway. Now this race we're starting out 65% fuel, initial fuel, and then we have to run hard and medium tires. And this is a bop race. Yeah, I'm already learning about tuning. Put the weight to the back, that'll help the car turn better. In all honesty, I don't put enough into learning about tuning off when I'm not on the track. And YouTube videos and whatever. distracted with my thoughts. My wheels sticking. That's what it did to me in Monday's race. I wasn't even touching it. Off of it. There, I'm touching it. Off. Oh, I so wish I could record that. Actually. Oh, let me be able to save this. Is it just share it? Whoops. Hey Siri. If it takes 2 minutes and 10 seconds to get around a racetrack, how many laps will you complete in 120 minutes?
Do you want me to use ChatGPT to answer that?
Yes.
In 120 minutes, you can complete approximately 55 laps around the racetrack, since each lap takes 2 minutes and 10 seconds or 130 seconds.
55 lap race. Let's see, a 55 lap race, and I can get about quite a distance. And it's sunset. It might be better to start out on hards. We'll have to see.